Welcome to Fright Night. For real. That's right, Fright Night commentary track on this episode of Attack of the Killer Podcast.
Attention planet Earth and beyond. Stay tuned for Attack of the Killer Podcast. 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 Time for the show. Yay.
What?
Hello and welcome to another sucky episode of
Oh.
Attack of the Killer Podcast. What? We're doing a Fright Night commentary. It's a vampire movie. Come on. It's not how I meant it.
I
You
know.
know that. That's what we're doing. We're doing a commentary episode. One of our famous commentary episodes. Our commentary episodes are so famous that we've been asked to do actual commentaries on Blu-ray
That's right.
releases, for crying out loud. So don't just dismiss this as, oh, they're just putting out an episode really quick because it's like a couple weeks away from Halloween-a-Palooza and we're all super busy. No! We are master craftsmen at commentary tracks. It's in writing.
You're about to find out why.
That's right. Now, if this is the first time listening to the show, we don't normally do commentary tracks, but we are a horror movie podcast where a group of friends, we get together, we pick a topic, and we discuss films within that topic. We're just friends hanging out, talking horror movies, so there will be spoilers. Well, it's a commentary track, so there's obviously going to be spoilers, unless you're watching along, which I recommend doing. It will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I should also mention, too, we're watching the original Fright Night, 1985 classic. And the reason why we're doing Fright Night is because that is our theme for this year's Halloween-a-Palooza, is Fright Night and vampires in general. So we are having in attendance the three kids from Fright Night. William Ragsdale, Stephen Jeffries, and Amanda Beers are going to be our celebrity guests at this year's Halloween-a-Palooza, so don't miss out. Now, if you like the show, I do recommend checking out our Patreon, because when you become a Patreon subscriber of Attack of the Killer Podcast, you get so much more than a lot of other Patreons. Trust me. So much so that we make you part of our family. And being part of the Attack of the Killer Podcast family, you are known as an attacker. As an attacker, you can get all kinds of cool stuff like bonus episodes. Check out our upcoming bonus episode where we talk about what our favorite vampire characters from movies are. Well, movies, TV, just vampire from different media, I guess you could say. You can also get our YouTube shows. You can check those out, being a subscriber. Those are exclusive to you guys, the attackers. You can also get your own membership card and certificate and sticker. You could get a t-shirt if you want. All kinds of cool stuff. You get exclusive rights to be on our chat, Attack of the Killer chat. You can get to pick movies for Patreon episodes or our watch parties that we do. So much stuff. There's just too much to mention. You can even get shout-outs on the show, like these attackers right here.
Timothy Lenner, Roman Doppelfeld, Larry Watanabe, Brett J. Royer, Jessica Irish, Chris Cook, Brian Godsell, Stefan Sitter, Brandy Moore, Andrew Mahler, Rodney Dean Hutchinson Jr., Carmen DeHague, Abraham Ariano, Andrew Bentler, Casey Kelderman, Tony Miller, Mike Clayton, Rose Talashoma, Abe Kirshner, Lisa Cavalier, Holly Berg, Bill Fisher, Greg Dedrick, Sam Lenz, Garth Jacobson, Brett White, Tiffany DeWeese, Scott Reebsman, Chris Collins, and Jacob McLaughlin.
It must be early on a Sunday because he had to pause for a breath. A big old breath there.
Yep.
Oh, you're quite the trooper there, Brian. Appreciate it. All right, so you too can be on that list, and you can request to be before or after the breath. All you got to do is go to jointheattackers.com. pick the tier that best suits you, and become an attacker like all those cool people. Again, the website is jointheattackers.com. And now it's time to introduce you to the podcast crew. He is. I've got nothing this episode.
Oh.
I apologize. Jason Bollinger.
Hi, I'm Jason Bollinger.
I knew I should have at least written some notes for this episode. Tad Good.
Thank God. That's actually sort of tolerable. Thanks for listening.
Apparently, I've been spending too much time watching movies and not paying attention to my duties on the show. Brian Clark.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster. Hello, everyone.
Oh man, I was like, oh crap. As soon as we got to this part of the show, it's like, oh crap, I didn't write any intros. Damn it. Oh, the world has been denied of my classic humor.
That's one word.
I will
For it?
totally make up for it, though. Trust me.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so how this is going to work, everybody out there in podcast land, is if you want to watch along, I will do a countdown. We'll do like a 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll start the movie. Again, we're watching the 1985 classic Fright Night. Not the remake, not any of the sequels, whatever, just the OG.
Not the cartoon.
Not
Yeah.
the comic book.
Not the comic book.
I'm not watching that.
We're not reading along in the movie novelization, any of that. It's the movie. So we're going to start out at black right before it fades in on the Columbia Lady logo thingy, and we'll go from there. So you can get your movies queued up. It starts on the black, and just instantly as I say go, it should start fading in on the Columbia Lady. So is everybody ready? You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fright Night. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, there she is.
Miss
Well, good morning,
Columbia.
everyone. Welcome in.
I'm guessing most listeners are not watching this in the morning,
Oh,
but
good point.
to each their own.
So,
So what?
Interrupting werewolf.
Yeah, cut me off.
He's like, oh, I forgot to turn the volume down on the movie.
Oh,
what happened
yeah,
right
that's
there.
what really happened. Yeah. Thanks
You
for
got
calling me
quiet
out.
fast. I hear
Like that
nothing
was
else.
louder than, yeah. Anywho, I was going to say, so this was 1985 when this movie came out. And when I was looking, it's like, it's a good thing that we didn't have
Spider-Man.
podcast. Yeah. Tom Holland. Yeah. We didn't have a podcast back then in 1985 because I don't know how we would have done our year-end top 10 lists, man.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is like such a primo time for horror around this time. But 85 alone, Return of the Living Dead, Reanimator, Day of the Dead, Silver Bullet. That's for Brandy. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
You
Tad
guys
good.
would have been so jaded back then. You'd been like, oh, there's too much blood and guts. I miss the days when blah, 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 blah. That's what you sound like now.
Blue, 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 blue. That's what I sound like.
The best release of 1985. Tad good.
That's right. I don't like it when you say release, though. That's not. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
My mom put me out.
Just glad we weren't there for the pre-production. That's all
Oh,
I gotta
gosh.
say.
Oh. Ugh. It's a good
You're
start.
welcome.
Good start. Oh.
A movie in a movie.
Yeah. Oh, I thought there
Yeah.
was a record player in there or something.
I want to watch this actual movie. Like,
Right.
Me too.
I know, me too.
I wish Roddy McDowall had been in Hammer movies.
Yeah, no doubt. I've always wondered if they shot more footage of this fake movie that didn't make it into this.
Like all the mansect foot, or not man, what's the mant that they cut
Yeah.
together in
Yeah.
Matinee? Yeah.
That's always my favorite part. When we watched this in Burlington, it got a pretty decent laugh where he's got the steak backwards.
Hmm.
Yeah. Way more laugh than I've ever.
I feel like that's a bit of an unfair jab at the old Gothic
Yeah.
horror movies, though, because they were never that silly.
Never hokey,
No.
yeah.
Hey,
Sarcasm on that.
But I mean, so the whole concept of Peter Vincent obviously is a play on a couple of Tom Holland's favorite actors from those eras, like Vincent Price and Peter Cushing. So, but Roddy's portrayal of it was to do not as like these great classic actors like those guys, but like a hammy actor who um, never really broke out in anything else.
Yeah.
How old were they in this movie? Because I mean, I know people from the past seem like they're like older when they're, but like he definitely looks too old to be high school.
I don't know.
Well, ask him at Halloween-a-Palooza.
There you go.
I'm hoping. I hope to God she's older than she's playing in this movie.
Yes. Yes, please.
Make things even more comfortable in that see-through white outfit later.
Well, just the Dandridge and her part too.
Well, that whole thing. I don't know. That thing also feels more uncomfortable every time. The more I've watched this movie.
Yeah, I completely agree. But like, also, I was watching a little bit of it earlier, just testing it. It just happened to be on that part. I'm like, he's really. I can't say it, and I shouldn't say anything. He's just sweet and loving about it. He's not like. I can't. You ever wish you'd never started talking?
It's only recorded for a commentary track for all time.
God damn it. Anyway, so at football today, we're gonna.
Well, the way Chris Sarandon played Jerry
You say his
was,
name and he pops up.
yeah, look at that.
I didn't notice he was only using one hand to carry that.
Oh, you're right. I've watched this movie how many
I
times?
know.
Oh, this got a good laugh too. The major continuity error between shots. How she's
Shirt
sitting there
off.
shirtless, and then when it cuts to over where you see her over the shoulder, she's undoing her shirt.
Yeah.
Never noticed.
It stood out like a sore thumb seeing it on a big screen.
Oh.
well, that's the mark of a great movie that you've seen it a million times and you can rewatch it after having seen it. How many times over
Yeah,
different decades of watching it and still catch new things.
yeah.
What?
But I also think not noticing it because you're so enthralled in the movie is a
Yeah,
good sign
right.
too.
True.
Right in front of mom.
Hilarious.
He definitely has like the Gremlins of Zach Galligan
Yeah.
Yeah.
vibe, like lead horror movie, like sweet baby face. But like his hair says like he's in his 20s. I don't know, something about it. But I love him. Like I love his character. I love his mom too. Like
Yeah.
that's what's good about this too is that I care. Like I care. So every time I watch it, I'm like, fucking believe him. Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But that's great writing. It's like where you long for the characters to believe the main character, like we're along the ride and we see that what everyone else is not seeing. She does her hair like a Pomeranian.
What I was going to say about Jerry a minute ago, though, is Tom Holland really wanted Jerry to come off as like that. This being a vampire immortal is not a glorious thing. That it is extremely lonely. So the fact that Amy looks like this person from his past, and he's just been extremely lonely for God knows how long. That I think that maybe validates what you were trying to say a little bit, Jason. There's some sympathy. There's a little bit of sympathy there for Jerry.
Oh, I know.
Where-
Just the way he looks at her when
Yeah.
they're together. That's what I wanted to say.
And
Crossed
speaking of
oceans of
early,
time to find
Yeah,
her in
like-
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
yeah, he's always reminded me a bit of. We were just talking about. Is it Bill Paxton? Like, he's almost like a cartoon character. He's so over the top in every scene.
Guys, I'll be honest. Watching this 47 times now, the way the street's laid out and what house is where makes no freaking sense to me, and it seems to change throughout the movie.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I've always felt that about this.
Oh.
About this, like first of all, there's several shots where it looks like it's a backlot. So
Of course.
like none of this is real, but it also feels like by design. Like all these houses just look so drab, and the whole neighborhood just has this dreary look about it.
There's times when they park on the other side of the street and they're like, no, it's over there. And I'm like, why'd you point over there? Wait a minute,
Yeah.
what?
What are they, English?
Which side of the house is? Yeah.
Yeah, just like we never really get a full idea of the logistics of where things are on this street.
And it might be for a good reason. Like, when he's looking out windows and stuff, they're like, let's not make it too, like,
Has to be
put
on
ourselves
this
in a
side.
corner and make it too,
Yeah.
so they can do a little more. Because that would put his bed. Yeah, I don't want to think about where, like, his bedroom, is it within the house so that he can look out his window and see next door? And
I miss when you used to wear a ribbon in your hair, Ted. No, it wasn't. It was his fault. He was stupid.
absolutely is. And yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. This guy can't stop looking out the window. He obsesses so fast.
He's like a most ADHD.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, squirrel. He got like a laugh every time he was on screen.
Uh-huh. Stephen Jeffries.
It's cool that he wears his sweatshirts inside out.
Yep.
Was that
Stephen
a
King
thing
right
in
there.
the 80s?
Yep. Blech.
It turns into a sloppy Joe out of nowhere. That's cool.
Yeah.
The grossest looking sloppy Joe. Why is it like yellowish brown?
Because it's
Well, it
got
had mustard
mustard
on
on it.
It looks like baby poop. I'm sorry.
It is gross.
That's what mustard
I love
is,
that
man.
outfit though. That fucking fit right there. He's got drip, man. Those
What are you
corduroys.
saying?
I want those pants.
Corduroys and a poofy utility vest.
Hell yeah. Now, has anyone else just like when you watch this think that those two are a couple? Two living in a house.
I mean, I think there's some intentional
tone.
ambiguity
Okay.
in the tone of
Okay.
the movie about that.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't like writing fanfic in my head.
But I never took it as they were. I think it's
No.
just the movie kind of puts that doubt in your head, but I never interpreted it that way. Maybe there is some from the henchman going toward Jerry, but I don't think it's returned. I think it is a case
Any
of
good
unrequited
familiar.
love
Yeah.
and melting.
He is like the worst
He
at sneaking
stopped the
around in
world
this
to
movie.
melt for Jerry.
Oh,
Stop it. Anyway.
Don't sing it. We can't afford it.
no.
Okay, playing on the TV right now. I mean,
Yep.
the audio of the TV doesn't match the movie at all, but on the TV right now is Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
And they shouldn't, guys. It's a good message.
Alan
And-
Ormsby jump scare.
And there is no chainsaw in that movie whatsoever, but there's chainsaw noises.
Well,
Throughout
chainsaw noise is shorthand for horror film, so
Exactly. That naked lady's head is a bag of chips.
Say this is like my Friday night.
Yeah.
But I don't have a vampire. I just watch my neighbors through the window.
Yeah.
do you suppose Tom Holland hit anyone in the head with a coffee mug and pulled a gun on him during the shoot of this movie?
I don't know. Is that a story
What?
that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, during the shoot of the first Child's Play, David Kirshner, the producer, Holland, they were not getting along, and Holland flipped out and attacked him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is she looking right?
Somebody hasn't watched Justin Beam's special features on the Child's
I have
Play
not.
4K.
I have not.
I don't 4K.
See, this isn't realistic. He would not be using both hands on the binoculars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like how the first time there's a big gap of silence in any one of us talking is when there's boobies.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh. No one's shocked by that.
It's okay, I like it when you watch.
I'm just a big fan of guitar solos. Like,
Yeah. I knew it. Just grab it, Jerry. God. We get it. You got great nails. Great music, though.
yoinks. You got to see these titties, Mom. You will not believe it.
Look at these. That's quick.
So, but isn't his mom's room on the other side of the house? Here we go. Jason.
Yeah, I'm not drawing this up. Forget it.
Now you pointed it out, and we're all going to have.
It's
That's all we're going to be able to
And now
pay
he's looking
attention
down. Now, you see, now he's looking at the other side. Is that the back door, though? Okay, that makes sense if that's the back door.
Oh yeah,
God damn
could
it,
be the back
Jason.
door.
backdoor.
You've ruined this movie for me.
Ruined it.
Yeah, that's definitely backyard. Yeah.
Who has that kind of landing on there?
Get your camera out of the gutter.
That's like the universal sound for vampire.
Nice catch. Although that purse does not go with that jacket. So, eating of the apples that he does throughout this movie was, I think, if I remember right, I think it was his idea, Chris Sarandon's idea.
He's just a big apple guy.
No.
But Chris Sarandon, man, I mean,
Care to
he is
elaborate?
Yeah, Mike.
He's a fucking hunk in this movie.
I'm trying to remember.
It's because he figured, well, vampires turn into bats, and maybe he turns into a fruit bat.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, and I can't remember if that's something I made up in my head or if that was
That's pretty batty.
No.
the real explanation.
I've heard Sarandon say that.
This movie was released August 2nd of 1985, and its overall gross was $25 million, so it was a pretty big hit.
That's not overall gross. There's just some gross parts.
She's in her Oompa Loompa gear.
Oh.
Well, that seriously, we just
would
had
you
a
do?
Willy Wonka play, and that's what they wore.
She's cosplaying as Gallagher.
See, which side? What road is?
So they parked on the other side.
Yeah, this whole neighborhood looks more fake than the neighborhood in the burbs.
We're just roommates. I swear we're not fucking.
Just good old buddies.
Like, why would you come along with him? Like,
Slow crime
Yeah.
day.
Bring the underaged teenager to a crime investigation.
Get out of my shit, dude.
totally normal to have all these big whatever barrels with packing material.
Oh.
Is he using hay to pack for delivery of a painting, or are they using a painting to pack for delivery of the hay?
The garbage.
Like,
So, why does he say now that he's a vampire? Why don't you just say like, "Oh,
He's a
that's where
murderer,
the
man.
dead bodies are"? Yeah,
yeah.
that's his sex dungeon or something.
Because that they would go down there, they'd see the coffin, and the credits would roll.
That's right.
We have to make him seem crazy. Do you guys actually have detectives in your town that wear suits and do this kind of work? Because we don't, for sure.
Well,
I don't know.
considering this is supposed to be a small town, I don't know any small towns that have full-on dance nightclubs either.
Oh,
Huh?
good point. It was the 80s, dude. We probably did.
Oh yeah, every town had dance nightclubs in the 80s. I forgot.
It's a preschool at the
That
end.
means his house is over there where that church is.
That henchman looks like the result of a Brundle pod accident between Bill Paxton and Harry Anderson.
I
And then
miss
he's
those
got to
watches.
get home, and then he drives out of the neighborhood. His house should be right there, where that light is.
Well, he's not going home, is he?
He's
going to Ed's.
He's getting
It's
the
a-
hell out of there.
One of the rare Holstein Mustangs.
yeah. I like that joke. Evil.
What the fuck is he doing?
Just, just methed out, working on his VCR.
If they showed you, the movie would have gotten an NC-17.
What's that vampire hologram in that, whatever that is?
So, Charlie Brewster watches Fright Night, but he has to go to Ed to find out how to deal with vampires.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I want to get a better look at all the collectibles on his shelf. Like, I definitely saw
Yeah.
at least one toy dinosaur. And I'm guessing those legs there are like an Aurora model that he's playing with right there.
Oh, maybe that's what he's working on, yeah. And a trumpet, that's very horror related.
Saw some old magazines and comic books, too.
Is that a 13 Ghosts poster?
Looks like a model train up there, maybe.
Yeah. It's probably a replica of the train from Horror Express.
No. Nice try.
You gave him $8, dude.
Get your money's worth. He's so into it. I love it.
I can
This
imagine
is-
having a friend who can never turn it off, man. He is like the whole movie just at 100.
This was the first movie that I learned about that part of the vampire lore about being invited into the house.
Yeah. I say, when did Lost Boys come out? Was it later 80s?
87, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we knew it. Oh, oh, he's well dressed.
Bow, bow.
Oh, I like his choice of. Oh, no.
I invited him in.
Hey, Jack Skellington.
Oh, I think I also just noticed for the first time they're drinking Bloody Marys.
Nice. Bloody. Charlie stroking out through this whole movie. It's awesome. I love it.
Hey, you better not be stroking out during this commentary. This is not that kind
what?
of show.
No, what? No.
I've never understood that one moment right there where he says, "You think I'd never come over without being invited first?" And the mom laughs.
She doesn't get, you don't
Like
get
how-
the joke, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a polite laugh because she can tell he's making a joke, but she doesn't get it, so she's just playing along to be polite.
At the
And
thought
flirty.
of him coming over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would laugh at everything that man said.
yeah. Any of you met him before?
I have not.
He's so imposing, so
Yeah.
scary to talk to. He just sits at
Is he
his,
just very serious or something?
yeah, very serious, and he kind of has a beard now, which makes him even scarier. And he just it's not
Makes
that
him
he's
look a little more
grumpy.
like Xander Vorkov.
Yeah,
I mean, still a nice guy, but
totally.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Intimidating.
Just
Very
intimidating.
intimidating.
Yeah. He was at Crypticon, Kansas City years ago. Probably one of the
that-
bigger names that was there, and they had him in the weirdest spot. Do you remember that, Jason?
yeah, like out in the hallway, it was
Yeah.
bizarre.
So you telling me about the panel they did from that con was where I got that fruit bat thing. So
Oh, okay. So that is
if
the
you,
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember, and I didn't want to say and be wrong. So
Well, so if I was wrong, then blame Mike.
No,
Sounds good.
Because he gave me bad information.
If he made that up, even more props to him than hearing it, because that's a great theory.
Yeah.
yeah.
And props to mom for letting her high school child have a Coors beer neon sign in his room.
How many '80s movies did teenagers have like neon signs of things in their room? I always wanted that. Never could even find neon signs.
No,
Dude has a neon sign and a TV. Like, he had it made in the fucking 80s.
2 stories of a house. Oh man,
I mean,
Yeah, what
I
does
had
mom
a little,
do? A single mom with a house like that.
I had a little plush Spuds McKenzie when I was
yeah.
a kid. I didn't even know that it was a beer thing. It was just a cute stuffed dog.
I wore like Camel Joe shirts to school at the time because my mom and dad smoked so many they had camel ducks.
yep. Oh, we're in Poltergeist.
The first time in the film he's ever been relaxed.
Yeah.
Too bad it's not gonna last.
This sounds like the opening to Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Today's Tom Sawyer and a mean man now.
Well, so there's another copyright strike. Now we've got 2
Thanks,
songs.
Mike.
I've never noticed in this scene you don't see his reflection.
Oh yeah, shit. Didn't even fucking notice.
Oh my god. Years
What the
of watching
fuck?
this movie. I never noticed that. That's awesome.
Man, you could have just stuck a penny in the
Yeah.
door jamb. You didn't have to break it.
He's showing his strength.
Well, and kudos to the mom for being able to get that open later.
And kudos to
Right.
the mom for sleeping through that. God, I can't sleep
Well,
if
there's-
the fucking wind blows.
This is true too. She is a pretty sound sleeper. It must be the night mask.
There's
He's like,
that
you
neon.
got any bitches I know over there tonight?
I need to see some titties.
Oh. Just playing with his food.
Yep.
Like, why do any of this?
And if she sleeps through this, she might be dead already.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's my favorite car poster. Oh.
For the longest time, I always thought this movie took place in Iowa.
Oh, it doesn't. That was another thing that I thought you said confirmed it.
Yeah.
It did, because there was like a
Yeah,
Iowa
'cause
State
there's a-
coffee mug or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it does not. That was something I was wrong about.
Oh,
Where
Yeah, I
does
just
it take
fixate
place?
on, any Iowa Hawkeye, items in a movie, thinking that must be Iowa, and then not even pay attention to any license plates.
Where does it take place?
I don't remember.
Oh.
At no point does he stop at a Casey, so it cannot take place in Iowa.
Well, well. Well, it's right there. Do your thing. Whoa, strong. Yeah, all those nails would have scraped him up good. Whoa.
Symbolism.
Iowa.
Yep,
There
there you
it
go.
is.
Must be Iowa. And also the world's longest pencil.
Yep. Ouch.
Also, if that pencil went all the way through his hand like that, it would have stabbed Charlie in the neck.
Yes, you are correct. It's almost like it's a movie.
Why is he hesitating?
Right, like you could just kill mom.
Hey, just kill them both.
And I always thought it was weird, like he leaves the door, just go out that window in Charlie's bedroom.
Uh-huh.
He
Just fly right out.
He doesn't want to get scraped on any of those nails and get tetanus. Ooh, Annabelle's
What?
in the background.
Then why is my door broken and why is the drywall cracked and why is your closet destroyed?
Do you want drugs? You want hard drugs? Son?
teenagers get up to all kinds of weird stuff in their rooms.
I You're not wrong. I can't. I remember putting some holes in my friend's drywall and trying to cover it with like posters and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, I had a few holes in my bedroom walls too.
Party holes?
Glory holes.
Close your window that he could just fly in and grab you.
What's he watching now?
This looks to be Scars of Dracula, because that's the one that has the most ridiculous rubber bat
Yeah.
of the Hammer movies.
Oh no, the phone. Wanna play a game?
Sorry, I just recently rewatched Student Bodies.
Nice.
Well, I thought you were gonna say Black Christmas.
Well, that too.
Oh, you could have watched Black Christmas and you watched Student Bodies instead. Damn.
He is so sweaty.
Wait, that's the one with Brad Pitt, right?
Oh no, Student Bodies. That's the satire slasher movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Cutting Class is the one I'm
Cutting
thinking of
Class
that sucks,
is
yeah.
Brad Pitt. Yeah.
That scene makes me wonder if they're.
A couple.
I never thought about it, but. Oh, he did that shade thing when. Ooh.
Yeah. See.
Breathe, Charlie. Breathe.
Anytime I have problems with my neighbors, I just hit up Joe Bob.
Call up Svengoolie.
That's right.
This one, and this is the thing I've always thought was weird about this movie. And I mean, we have local horror hosts, but I'm like, the fact that he can just like go down to the studio and see him is crazy to me.
Yep.
Because I'm watching this, I'm thinking this is like a national, like Svengoolie or Joe Bob, where it plays all over, and then, spoiler, he just drives down and talks to him directly in the parking lot as he's getting fired. Great timing.
Well, again, I wonder where is this movie supposed to take place? Regardless of anything, I've always assumed it's supposed to be a small town.
Right.
What small town actually has like a lot for their local
KBHX.
television station?
Which I'm sure stands for something.
I don't know. This is probably still my favorite Roddy McDowall performance ever. I mean, he's done so much, and he's
More
done
so
some
than
more.
Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, seriously. Honestly, there's just so much going on in his performance with this. I feel like, just his arrogance in this part of the film, like he's a bigger deal than he actually is, but deep down he knows he's not, and like facing his fears by helping Charlie at the end. I don't know. There's just. And Tom Holland originally wanted Vincent Price for this role, but by this time Vincent Price was already starting to have a lot of health issues. And he had already met Roddy from class of 1984 because Tom Holland did the script for 1984.
I think it works better with Roddy anyway, because
yeah.
someone more diminutive, like Vincent Price is a little too imposing to be the schmucky wiener, I think.
100% agree.
And be that sympathetic.
Schmucky wiener.
What? Tad's getting hungry for lunch.
I want that car.
That is sweet.
That is a really cool car.
Tad wants that.
I want that
And
scooter.
Tad, I
That
was
was a
just gonna
really
say, and
cool
Tad wants
scooter.
that scooter.
See that light flip down? Oh,
Yeah, it's a fucking GoBot.
yeah, it was. Whoa, Charlie.
Wasn't this scooter GoBot just named Scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gathered a lot of shit in the last 10 minutes. I love that shirt. His drip in this is awesome too. That like Japan shirt with the sort of bomber jacket, high tops.
Mike drip means style, or
Hey, I'm jiggy with it. I know what it meant.
Oh boy.
I get all the garlic and crosses, but why is he lighting his room with like all those candles instead of just turning the damn light on?
Yeah.
Great question.
Girls' locker room sign.
Somebody stop him.
She's got the Pamela Voorhees drip going.
Hairdo and everything.
I'm pretty sure those candles have a lot of drip too.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, that was good. That's pretty good.
Not my problem. We've all been there.
He's got a Mary statue. Did you see that? Did he just rob a church?
Yeah, I mean, that's where he got the girls' locker room sign from, too.
Well, he sucked his way through town.
I think his best defense out of all this is the no trespassing sign on this door.
Or the no parking one on the other wall.
Yeah.
No vampire parking.
So Tom Holland was inspired by the book The Window by Cornell Woolrich. You know, I always thought probably the biggest influence of this movie was Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock's movie.
Mm-hmm.
But the window predates the movie Rear Window. But interesting enough is that Rear Window was based on Cornell's short story, It Had to Be Murder. So there probably still is a lot of Rear Window influence on this movie.
That's a cool little statue and hands he's got there.
What did I read? I think somewhere there is a maybe part of the makeup or life cast or something of his that's from the Planet of the Apes.
Right there on the wall.
Oh yeah, but that's probably it. Amy.
Like I said, he's always at 11. He's just so over the top all times. Every line he says is a joke.
So it always fascinates me about how small Hollywood is at times. One of the few other movies I know Stephen Jeffries from is a movie called Fraternity Vacation. You know,
That she's in as well.
80s sex comedy. And yeah, Amanda Beers plays his love interest in that movie. And to come back around to the whole Iowa thing, the beginning of fraternity vacation is supposed to take place in Iowa.
There's mirrors everywhere in this movie.
That coat and the high pants make his torso look tiny.
Very tiny. Almost said something.
He's like all legs.
I don't think he's a very tall dude.
But
In
still,
general, but
These days, if you
proportion-
sold... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that proportionally he just looks weird.
yeah.
These days, if you sold all the posters and collectibles in that apartment, it would probably be more than the budget of this movie.
Yeah, he'd be fine. He'd be set for. He doesn't need the show anymore.
So now we're watching the beginning of Back to the Future.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Cuckoo clocks were a thing.
More fruit.
Yeah.
That's not a nice way to talk about this guy.
Oh,
I mean, we're talking
Man.
about how they're a couple, so there's another apple.
yep.
He smells it first. And no one
You should have
questions
said
that.
reborn as a Hindu.
Right.
It doesn't need crosses.
You like that painting with the guy holding up the cape? The other shot. Oh, so clever.
So tonight we can suck each other off.
Oh, it's tomorrow night.
I love her outfit here.
Yeah,
You just have a thing for 80s fashion, don't you?
he does.
I do. I love it. Look at that. He didn't. The other two didn't change. She completely changed her outfit.
See, I like Roddy McDowell's outfit.
Oh
me
yeah.
too.
I mean,
I wish Brian
fucking
just dressed
dope,
like
too.
that in general. Going to the store.
You know, if I could pull that off and had the money to buy an entirely new wardrobe,
Yeah.
I would totally start dressing like that.
That'd be amazing.
I don't think dapper is in my wheelhouse, though.
I always thought this was sort of weird too, of like going out of his way to not have holy water. Why not just bring it just because? I don't know. Because he doesn't want to take the time. I don't know.
Charlie, turn it down a little. Y'all are gonna die. How much baby powder is in Roddy's hair through this movie? Seems like a lot.
All the way from the film studio that's in our small town 3 blocks over.
I guess I'll die. Bum, bum, bum.
Please make the most dramatic entrance you can. On his 9th apple for the day. The fucking turtleneck.
Yeah, I thought he broke his neck there for a minute.
Tad's got the fashion cornered. Mike loves the poofy 80s hair.
I do.
Did you bring enough for everybody, Jerry? That's rude. Bringing food, eating.
What otherwise just normal suburban neighborhood has a house this awesome just stuck right in the middle of it?
I see you have 47 grandfather clocks. Cool.
Halfway through the movie, he finally sees her.
Hey, Jerry, what time is it?
It's time for lunch.
Already paid more attention to her than Charlie has in this movie.
That's for sure. Neat. So I think I have the definitive answer on who and what Billy Cole is.
What is he?
So according to Horror Hound issue number 30 with an interview with Tom Holland, Tom says, Billy Cole was Renfield, but I have to justify how he could walk around in the daylight, and I don't know if I did that or not. He's half bitten, he's half bitten. He hadn't been taken over yet and hadn't become a full vampire. So yeah, he's basically the familiar, kind of like in the movie Renfield, where he's like half bitten and has a lot of the power, but not all the restrictions.
Okay.
I didn't realize there was question in that. I always thought that was perfectly clear in the movie.
No,
Yeah,
they don't tell you any of that in the movie.
Well, they don't tell you. Yeah, you don't need to, but it's all.
They can still be a
all
couple,
the
though.
information is
There's nobody-
presented there. Like
knows-
I just always assumed he was a Renfield.
So what can he do? How does he look at it and tell it's not blessed?
Well, you could sense his hesitation, though. He doesn't know, but
But it looked like he just put it up to the flames for some kind of
Oh.
evaluation.
oh yeah.
Well, a blessed vial of water is imbued with some mystical power, and he is a mystical creature, so I would assume he'd be able to sense the energy.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you could see it.
Kind of like
Vampire vision.
rattlesnakes can see in infrared. Kind of the same thing.
Gotcha.
Well, not see in infrared, but anyway, we don't need to get into the...
And I always thought it was weird. Like none of them believe him. So, but they go out of their way to trick him. Like, if you really do it for real, I don't know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whoa.
Just toss it to him and say catch.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting thing you said there. If it's all about the holder of the cross having real belief for it to work, which gets brought up a lot, does that mean it has to be held by a believer for the crosses to work?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the vampire would naturally be a believer in that power, so if you tossed it to him and he grabbed it, it would,
Oh, that's interesting to think about too. Yeah.
But the movie would be much shorter if all these things happened. And
Well, it's just interesting to think about. I've never really thought about that before, just in addition to the lore. Jerry, Jerry, Boberry, banana, banana, Boberry.
wait a minute. Oh, you're going to have a stroke now, too.
You look like Charlie right now. Good way to go. Broke your prompt. Lord, it's vowing on eBay now.
Talking about Roddy's performance, that bit where he's ushering them out, and he said, "We've taken up too much of your time," and because he's such a flibbity gibbet, like he goes to he almost pats Jerry on the shoulder, and you see him like jerk his hand back at the last second, like, oh shit, I almost touched the vampire.
Mr. Vincent shit.
Who laughs at being insulted?
Is he just always high coming? I mean, is that the
He looks down at his crotch when Charlie says it to him too.
like he really thinks he has a pencil dick for a second?
It's like, is it out?
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Why'd they all walk there? Fuck no. Until I am.
What a dick move.
Uh-huh.
Suck out the poison.
Super dick move. So did they not hear what Roddy said? Oh shit.
Law and Order?
Yes. Well, there's about to be a crime. Yep, totally not scared.
And at the last minute, Elliot Stabler arrives and arrests Jerry.
You've just taken your last bite.
What about pleather trench coats, Tad? Is that cool drip?
So again, don't know where this takes place, but apparently it's in a town where downtown is nothing but alleys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Same scene in reverse.
Uh-huh.
He's always been like weirdly emotional in this scene. Feel for him.
Who, Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the line about you don't have to worry about being made fun of for being different anymore. Because even his friends don't fully accept him for the weirdo that he is. They kind of give him shit about it. So this is the first time anyone's really offered him total acceptance.
Did he
That'd
scream
been fucking
because
loud.
Jerry wasn't wearing deodorant?
I think so. Yeah, it was.
Also, part of the inspiration for Tom Holland writing this film was his own childhood. Apparently, he was a big horror host fan, and he would watch Friday Night Frights, and I would think, what would it be like if one of the monsters lived next door to where he lived?
I thought you were going to say he also had to fight a vampire when he was a teenager.
Yeah, that's probably true too. So, how much dipping is going on right now in that line there, Ted? Well, sorry, dripping.
Yeah.
Dipping.
I was going to say they're all chewing tobacco. Don't know what you're talking about.
My
dabbing.
thought was like, just stand in line with people. He's very clear he's not going to do this in front of people, but then in a few minutes we see that's maybe not true.
I like how there's one club and one restaurant in the otherwise abandoned warehouse district of this.
And the chef is very stereotypical, wearing the chef hat.
And everyone in 3 counties are at this place.
I'm not sure where exactly in this location, but in the nightclub location, there were some shots for the movie Body Double shot in that same location. Brian De
Got
Palma,
him.
also a guy who likes to do a lot of Hitchcocking and stuff. Mosquitoes.
Did he technically invite him in?
Guess he grabbed him. Ouchie. Some great makeups.
I like how his
They're cool.
teeth changed and became more pronounced as he started to attack him.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The contacts in that scene are cool. Probably hurt like hell.
Yeah.
So thoughts on why the cross works on Evil Ed but not on Jerry later when
Yeah.
it's apparent Roddy doesn't have faith? Any
I don't know.
thoughts?
No.
Ed is a brand new vampire and a lot weaker, so maybe it doesn't need to be as fully backed up by that faith.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
He loses his faith between the two.
Oh, interesting. Boys and girls, that's a payphone. Back before there was cell phones, you used to have to find one of those and put money in it to make a call.
Or call collect.
I think
Yeah.
I did that to Tiffany when we first watched it.
And just try really hard not to think about how fucking gross it probably is. And how many people
Yeah.
have touched it. And
Yeah. Also before the days of carrying your own little personal hand sanitizers.
He's so alluring. Stranger girls just touch him as he walks through.
He checked his trench coat, though. That's responsible.
Another scene where you don't see his reflection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this the scene where there's a different song was originally in this scene or something?
I don't know.
Mike, are you
I don't
familiar
know.
with the soundtrack to this one? I was thinking they originally had a different tune playing in this part and had to replace it for rights reasons or something.
Huh. I don't know. I've never noticed the difference from... Usually that stuff jumps out at me, especially when it's a movie I've watched a lot when I was younger.
If I'm remembering this correctly, it was a case of like it was in the theatrical release, and then every subsequent home video one had to be a different song or something. I mean,
gotcha.
I dig this song, so.
It's a good choice.
So that's, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have known that. Was not fortunate enough to get to see it in its original theatrical run.
I did such good research for this, clearly. I think this one thing happened this one time, maybe.
Well, this isn't going on the Blu-ray, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, fair.
But our next commentary should.
I'm more afraid of touching the dance floor at a nightclub than getting bitten by a vampire.
Yeah. Ooh, My Bleeding Ears soundtrack or intro.
I really like how her hair changes throughout this scene. As she is under her spell, it gets like more poofier like that. What's that?
Poofier, yeah.
Yeah. Which makes her look more adult, which
is needed.
Really helps with the creepiness of the whole thing.
Gets Mike hotter and hotter as the hair gets bigger and bigger.
It does.
Or makes him feel less uncomfortable about a guy being seductive to a high schooler.
Yeah.
The song's good too.
I just think it's a neat touch, and if I remember right, we'll see here in a bit when she's snapped back out of it and she's running away with Charlie again. Her hair's back to more of her sweet, innocent
Pomeranian.
Teenage girl look. Yeah, Pomeranian.
She's like, wait, what am I doing?
We get it. Punch him, Charlie. Oh, that's rude. Where was he punching?
He wasn't going to even hit him.
Yeah, I know.
Miss him by a mile. I want to fuck your girlfriend and your mom.
At the same time, in front of you.
And then I'll kill him.
Oh, just all the Aquanet in that room right now.
That guy's mustache with the flannel shirt mustache guy. Love these bouncers.
One spark and that whole place is going to be an inferno of screaming, burning hair.
Claws were scarier.
Except for that guy, he's bald. And that guy.
Those contacts look painful.
Bouncer bowling.
So, according to an article I read in Fangoria magazine, issue number 47, at the end of shooting that scene where he where he kills the bouncer, when they wrapped for the day, Chris Sarandon would take his finger extensions and break them off and start flinging them at the makeup people, saying, "Take that and that and that."
I don't like those jump cuts.
Like in a jerky way or a playful way?
The way the article read, it sounded like it was a playful way.
Well,
I'd read at one point too that there was even times, since he's got a lot of theater background, that he applied his own finger extensions at certain times.
just learned to eat.
Look at him
holes.
being all Lon Chaney.
I know, right? That's just a lowercase t. I don't know what that's going to do.
It's got some skin on it, but it's.
Well, then get her some anti-dandruff shampoo.
Neck and shoulders.
Oh,
Oh, that's the best.
Honestly, if I spent the last week explaining to everyone that the guy's a vampire and they didn't listen, I'm like, well, guess I'll just get a new girlfriend and friend.
yeah.
I tried. They gaslit me.
He smelt his fingers.
Ew. Who's in that photo?
It's a good question.
Winston Churchill and Fay Ray.
Yeah.
Peter Vincent and Jerry Jones.
It's just overall performance in this. It feels like, to me, it's just a higher caliber than an 80s horror movie.
Well, yeah, because you get a classically trained English actor and they're going to class the joint up.
Yeah. I mean, you could have easily just phoned it in, but
You throw Donald Pleasance into a no-budget slasher and it elevates it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when this happens to me. Wake up in the middle of a living room in a dress.
Surrounded by paintings of
What?
yourself.
What did I do last night?
When am I?
who's he talking to?
It's stereo.
You would think like a vampire, you'd have like a record collection or something cool.
Well, in 1985, that wasn't a cool thing. That was just how you collected music.
8 tracks then. On this episode of To Catch a Predator, her shoulder's on fire.
She's what, 16? He's 204? I mean, age is just a number.
Yeah, yeah. Love is love, guys.
He didn't even bite her, so what was that reaction to?
Where's his hands?
He has those long fingers.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
God.
Take that and that.
But I've never
Smell
been
my
bitten
finger.
by a vampire before. You don't have to say it.
Nothing makes a scene of statutory rape better than making pervy jokes about it.
We're all just uncomfortable right now. We got to have something.
Flash forward, folks.
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
Yep, uncomfortable. Thanks, Mike.
Nom 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 nom.
Gee.
It'd be hilarious if they cut to like his roommate and he's in the back playing the guitar or like saxophone or something. So do you think in the room he's playing this song? Like on his stereo?
It's a good question, yeah.
He's like, I have the soundtrack for Fright Night here on cassette. Every horror trope.
Right. Cool necklace. So he's walking sideways and then he was looking straight at that. What's happening? And how did he not see Peter Vincent when he was staring in that direction?
Uh-oh.
Kitty! Kitty makes an appearance. So is...
He's been waiting his whole life for this, man.
Like all the stuff with them being now vampire killer team. I just wish this would have been a longer franchise. You know what I mean? Just those
Oh,
two
yeah.
together and their characters and the way they do all of this is just could have been the buddy cop franchise that for vampire movies we've been wanting.
Stop making me want things I can't have.
I know.
Has anyone seen the sequel to the reboot? Because I have not.
The sequel to the reboot
Yes.
is literally just another reboot.
Yeah.
Just
That's
they
bad.
gender swap Jerry is all. It's a woman in the sequel.
Yep.
It's not terrible, but it just kind of doesn't need to exist. Going back to the thing about wishing this had gone to franchise, now imagine if this had and Captain Kronos, the Hammer movie, had gone to franchise like they intended with that, and
Yeah.
many years into the success of both, they did a crossover.
Oh my gosh. Fright Night. Wait for it. Keep waiting.
Continue to wait.
Fright Night doesn't start until I say.
I like his marching band shirt too. by the way. It's just great. He just kicks into his character, his hammy performance of a vampire killer when it's a serious moment. It's like that's how he thinks it's supposed to be.
Oh, it's made of chocolate. Damn it.
That's why it didn't work.
Must have bought that at Easter.
You
Yeah.
gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
But it worked on evil. It does cause troubles.
Oh yeah, and it also needs to be gold.
Oh.
Chew.
Oof. Duh.
And he's dead. Aw. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Or run away. It's like, sorry, Charlie, I'm out.
Your son is fucked. Why
Mrs.
did you cut
Brewster.
that cable? Yeah, she has normal red
Annabelle.
Raggedy Ann hair. Ed's hooking up with Charlie's mom. All right.
Ooh.
That wound on his head is growing quite a bit. I think it's infected.
Get up.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Nanook.
Wrong movie.
Why is the wolf making alligator noises?
Yeah. Or my stomach. Oof.
Even though we know he's a supernatural monster, this part always makes me sad because puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't
Does
put
it-
a warning on this?
Does it help when it's like a puppet? Knowing
A
that
little
it's a
bit.
puppet.
The way it's
that was a
moving.
really good puppet, though.
Oh no, it's a great puppet, but yeah, it's a puppet. I often wonder that, with like seeing animal deaths, if it lessens the blow and it's
No, not really, because you can make the puppet make all these horrible, twitchy, sympathetic movements that you wouldn't be able to get out of an animal that was just acting that. So sometimes it can actually make it more upsetting.
okay.
Some really cool effects here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this is awesome. I remember seeing a still of this creature in a werewolf episode or issue of Fangoria as a kid, long before I'd actually seen this movie. And so I always thought, until I finally saw it, that this must have been one of the scariest fucking movies ever made, just on the basis of how creepy this goddamn thing looks.
It's such an amazing half man, half wolf puppet. So cool looking. There was a set of cards. I have a bunch of them. A set of cards in the 80s that came out. What were they called? Fright something. And it was a bunch of different stills of different horror movies from that era, and there was a lot of them that were from Fright Night. As a matter of fact, the wax packaging that they came in used
Yeah.
the vampire Amy
Mm-hmm.
picture.
I remember it. I
It
picture
was
it in
like
my
a
head.
yellow pack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like art, like almost like comic book style drawings of them. Is that right?
On the packaging, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what all movies came in that set. I know like Fright Night was a bunch. Ghostbusters had a bunch. Pumpkinhead, I think, was some. I know it wasn't a ton of movies, but there was like a lot of different stills from each movie.
Well, and this movie is kind of unique, or at least it was at the time, of being able to provide so many different special effects in a movie that would traditionally just have one. Like you never would have thought to do a crossover of like a werewolf creature. I mean, yes, Dracula
Yeah.
can turn into a wolf, so naturally there'd be an intermediary stage, but from an effects standpoint, it's a werewolf, right?
Yeah.
And then the vampires present in all these different ways. Her with that big stretched out creepy mouth, and Jerry has several different forms that you see throughout the movie.
Yeah. The big old vampire bat too,
Yeah.
which is one of the coolest ever.
Really? Ever.
Whereas I can't think of another traditional vampire movie up until this came out that had, anything but just a cape and fangs or whatever, not having all these different elaborate creature forms.
Is that why we hear his laugh at the end?
I was thinking about bringing it up now, of what you guys think of the very end of the film, because to me that moment right there was the defining moment that Ed does survive and is hiding out in the house at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But
At the same time,
They said
wouldn't
they
he have
killed her.
changed back to human after Jerry was killed?
Yes.
yes.
But that he could still have just become human again, because that laugh is, he makes that noise when he's human too.
Ed's
True.
dead, baby. Ed's dead. Hello, any vampires home? No, I guess I'll go.
Charlie, I left you falling off the banister. Speaking of banister, at the show last night, on a giant movie screen projected
Reggie.
behind our show, they played Phantasm, the original.
Fuck yeah.
Sweet.
So I was playing while we were playing. It was pretty cool.
Fright Flicks, that was the name of that trading
there you
card
go.
series. Yeah.
What were they doing?
Eating apples, nothing weird, Jason.
Oh. Well, there were coffins and dirt. I don't know. Oh. Flying bats produce a mist. You don't normally know that.
Oh, the bats had Taco Bell.
Ah, that's how their propulsion flies.
Mm-hmm. A failure to communicate.
Nice. I thought about that.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Make my day. Oof. Not a stunt guy.
In the name of love, before you break my heart.
Hammer time? And normal teeth there. That's cool. I don't think I love the super weird ass mouth teeth. It's just weird.
Pulls a Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a fan of the multi-fanged vampire mouth rather than just the traditional canine teeth?
Yeah, I mean, I get the animalistic part of it. It's neat and cool and makes sense. I just how his were there when we saw him. I liked it. I prefer that, I guess.
Do you prefer, of the traditional vampire fangs, do you like the ones out to the side, or do you like the two front teeth like Nosferatu?
Definitely out to the side. The canines, yeah.
There we go. Now give it a good karate kick.
Yeah. Incredible Melting Man.
Green slime.
Yeah, that movie's awesome. Incredible Melting Man.
Yeah, it is. But it's not as awesome as the green slime.
Green slime.
You know why this had to be a movie? Because you can't do that on television.
Oh, jeez.
Ah,
I like Morning Brian's jokes. What the?
It's cool that it's like self-cleaning.
Unlike the Incredible Melting Man, where they had to sweep him into a garbage can. Do you suppose that would work with a pork chop too, or does it have to be steak?
And then why didn't Evil go that way? Why did all of them die different?
Well, he was
Because it
half
looks
bitten.
cool.
I know, I'm just... You could have had him, Jerry. You were right. Quit being dramatic. This is the biggest house ever.
Why does he sound like he has a stomach cramp when he says that?
hard to talk with those teeth in.
Yeah.
The hardest line to the whole movie
Both,
for him.
yeah.
Can't do
I
them
want-
THs.
I wonder how many takes they did of him accidentally spitting the teeth out on that TH before they...
Had to have happened.
Both.
Both of these nuts.
Anyone else think she's sort of hot like this?
Yes.
Okay.
I love it because to me it doesn't even look like her, and it's not a ton of makeup either. It's not like a lot of prosthetics or anything.
Huge hair. She had short hair before. Housekeeping. What just happened?
I have a hole in my shirt and I want you to sew it. Now forward. Now a little to the left.
Slide to the right. Crisscross.
No.
The movie won 3 Saturn Awards, one for Best Horror Film, Best Supporting Actor for Roddy McDowall, and Best Writing.
Awesome.
Tough year to win anything, though, so it's pretty good.
Exactly, yeah.
So, where'd all these clocks come from?
Time to die.
Cool effects. Cool creature. Looks just like Jerry. Ow. Ouch. That counts. He's a vampire now.
He's fucked up a lot of his own house. Down by the suit of armor.
Yeah, I'd have climbed in that thing.
You want to talk about the house being too big. This basement, Jesus. Also, when you're looking for a house to support a vampire and you put your coffin in the basement, why would you choose a house with so many goddamn windows in the basement?
Right?
That is a fair question.
Maybe the housing market was really tough. They've been looking for years.
Amy. That's not Amy.
In this Horror Hound article, Tom Holland talks a lot about Roddy McDowall and how he's just basically an encyclopedia of film. That he had a huge collection of 35 millimeter and 16 millimeter films. And he tells a story about how, like, one day so I'll just read it. I remember when we were filming Fright Night and I was living on coffee and cigarettes. He walked by me at 8 a.m. in the morning on my first pack and says, "That's what Rod Serling did every morning."
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
why.
stories like that about Roddy McDowall. There was, I can't remember, was it Dana Gould maybe? Was on, I think it
Probably,
was
yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried's podcast, talking about being friends with him later in his life and just sitting and having him tell stories, and that he had all kinds of amazing stuff. He had a statue from the Planet of the Apes set in his backyard that they helped him get restored because it was just like falling apart.
Yeah. It'd have been so awesome to meet him.
Do we know if that's really Amanda in that makeup? Well, I'll just ask her at Halloween-a-Palooza, October 10th and 11th.
also all the stories about what a wonderful guy he was. Like, that always makes
Yeah.
a celebrity that you love that much cooler when not a single person you've ever heard talk about him has anything negative to say.
Yeah, for sure.
There we go.
So many windows.
All these noises he's making just sound like an old guy having an orgasm.
Oh,
How do you know what that sounds like?
No comment.
I mean, no kink shaming.
I want to die with you. Just kidding. Ah! This movie's drinking game is just reaction shots. Like there's
There
so
goes the
many.
neighborhood.
That skeleton creature marionette is so fucking cool. And that was, if I recall, reused from Ghostbusters, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
It was like the library ghost, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Steve Johnson worked on this movie and on Ghostbusters.
Very cool.
I think he was the lead effects guy on this one, if I remember right.
Might have been his first one as lead,
I think so, yeah.
not just assistant. Too bad he was such a jackass.
Yeah. I also want to know how they explained it to Charlie's mom. All the damage done to the house, the broken banister, the cut phone cord, the
Boys being
naked
boys.
the naked dead teenager on the floor.
Boys will be boys.
Ants. They have ants.
Termites for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what part of this, all these events allowed him to get his job back?
Yeah.
None.
He walked
Fright
in
Night
and dropped a
stays on.
vampire's skull on the producer's desk and said, "Give me my job back or you're next."
Nice.
Peter Vincent stays on during sex.
Yeah.
Are you saying he wouldn't at your house?
We
I'd
all
be
know
like-
Joe Bob's plan.
Yeah.
Octoman.
Octoman, yep.
What in tarnations? Charlie, bro.
Oh.
Again?
Cock blocking vampires.
Oh.
Aw, everything's so happy.
Slow motion.
Or not.
Yeah, because he's getting laid.
But the question also is, like, did that actually happen in the environment? Because they obviously repurposed the same line from earlier in the movie.
Right.
Like, the audio doesn't even match.
Very confusing choices there at the end.
And here we go, one of the greatest songs ever. For a movie that is the name of the song as well. Jay Giles Band.
Hell yeah.
Thule or not Thule?
Mark Schwartz.
Anybody remember their first time ever seeing this movie?
No, it wasn't until pretty later on for me. I would say, I wonder if Joe Bob ever played it on Monster Vision. I'm in late high school, early college for sure. Yeah, I didn't come to this one until later.
Yeah, I was late on it too.
I remember renting it back in the day, and
Yeah.
when that particular video store closed down, that was one of the tapes I bought off the shelf. It was one of those boxes that the flap opens on the side to pull the tape out.
I know the cover art on that box used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid, and we'd be walking through the video store, and I'd wander into the horror section.
Have I ever told you what video box art used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid? The box art for frogs.
I think we have talked about that before.
Oh, okay.
Is that because the concept of how did that frog eat that whole person? And there's just their hands sticking out of the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A Mark Smotherbird song.
Yeah, I don't remember
a
Devo
Sparks
in
song?
there, but
Sparks and Devo.
God damn it.
yeah.
So I just want to throw it out there for all you people out there listening that are attending Halloween-a-Palooza this year. I hope you were taking notes to this commentary track, because some of this was an open book test for upcoming trivia. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's it, man. Fright Night. Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. I forgot. Were we doing the PFPN?
Yeah, but I don't know what to, or what
Yeah.
or how. But
Okay. We just call it a day. Outro. Okay. So there you go. That's one of our world famous commentary tracks. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was educational. Hope you laughed. Maybe cried a little. Maybe wet yourself a little. I don't know. All the emotions. But that wraps up the show for another episode of Attack of the Killer Podcast. Check us out on all the medias. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Facebook, X, Threads, TikTok. Leave us a review on Apple Podcast. We're everywhere. So thanks for listening.
we'll see you next
And-
weekend at Halloween-a-Palooza.
That's right. That is right. And if you want to know more about Halloween-a-Palooza, Jason, where do they go?
Halloweenapalooza.com. That's right. All of the events and times and celebs and everything you want to know is there.
So thanks everybody for listening, and we'll talk to you all next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.
Oh no, could this be the end of?